Well, you talk about the money. You talk about beating people up. Well, it's a new world order.
Power, fame, money, and now our own corporation.
Hollywood's got the family intact. Sometimes love really hurts.
It became obvious that the NWO could only have one true leader.
Well, it seems to me that we've got a little problem about trust going on right now.
I'm going to kill what I created. Me. And the NWO.
When you think of wrestling factions that changed the game forever, one name always comes up: the New World Order. The NWO wasn't just a storyline, it was a movement that turned the WCW into the hottest show on television, and it reshaped wrestling in the 1990s. Today, we're breaking down the full story of the NWO, from its shocking debut in 1996 to its chaotic downfall. The Outsiders invade 1996. It all started in May of 1996. Scott Hall suddenly appeared on WCW Monday Nitro, walking through the crowd and grabbing a microphone. He claimed to be from up north, teasing fans that the WWF was invading WCW. Soon after this, Kevin Nash joined him, and they became known as the Outsiders. The angle blurred reality. Were they still with the WWF, or were they really WCW wrestlers? Fans had no idea. Everyone was confused except for the people in the back.
Hey, we're here. You want to say something?
Look, I don't have the authority right here, right now. You want to fight? Live this Sunday in Baltimore, Great American Bash. You show up, I'll see if I can get you your fight.
The mystery is what drew fans in, and WCW ratings began to climb. Hogan turns heel, Bash at the Beach, 1996. The storyline hits its peak at Bash of the Beach 1996. The Outsiders faced WCW's best, and their mystery third man was revealed to be none other than Hulk Hogan.
I've got to know who that third man is. Why can't we know?
Hulk Hogan is here! Hulk Hogan's here!
Fans were stunned. Hogan was the biggest babyface in wrestling history. And guess what happened that night? He turned heel.
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up. The New World Order of Wrestling, brother.
He dropped the leg drop on Randy Savage.
What is he doing? Oh my God! Is he the third man? He's the third man! What the hell is going on here?
Declaring himself Hollywood Hogan, and announced the birth of the New World Order. It was one of the most shocking moments in wrestling history, and it completely transformed WCW into the top company in wrestling. The NWO takes over, 1996 to 1997. The NWO quickly grew in numbers, with wrestlers like Syxx, the Giant, and even Macho Man Randy Savage joining. They spray painted the NWO logo on titles, ran backstage ambushes, and cut wild promos that made WCW feel chaotic and unpredictable.
Fight, is WCW even gonna fight, or we just gonna take it?
We make the choices. We don't need you. We don't want you. We'll take you when we want you.
Take a look at us.
Their dominance gave WCW Nitro the edge in the Monday Night Wars, beating WWE in the ratings for 83 consecutive weeks.
Here's the NWO.
Ready or not, here we go.
For fans, it felt like a real hostile takeover, and the WCW were willing to go all in with the NWO angle because they knew that they might knock out WWF forever. Too Big to Control, 1998. By 1998, the NWO was everywhere. The group had ballooned to include dozens of members and eventually split into two factions: NWO Hollywood, led by Hulk Hogan, and NWO Wolfpack, led by Kevin Nash. While it kept the storyline fresh for a while, the group's overexposure started to hurt WCW. I mean, let's take this for example. Imagine the WWE had DX on almost every segment, had 20 to even 30 members in the DX, and you were seeing them constantly every single week. That can get old pretty quickly, and that's basically what was happening with the NWO. Fans began to lose interest because the NWO was in almost every single segment. What had been cool in the beginning and rebellious was quickly starting to feel watered down, and that is kind of what got some of the fans to lean over towards watching some WWF once again. The beginning of the end, 1999 till 2000. By 1999, WCW's ratings began to fall as the WWE surged ahead with the Attitude Era. The NWO attempted a few comebacks, including the NWO 2000 reboot with Bret Hart, but the magic was just gone. The constant breakups, the reunions, and the confusing storylines made fans tune out, and eventually the NWO quietly dissolved as WCW itself began to collapse financially. The WWE Revival 2002. The NWO wasn't finished just yet. In 2002, Vince McMahon shockingly brought back Hogan, Hall, and Nash into the WWE, claiming that he would poison his own company with the help of the NWO. The revival created a huge buzz, but injuries, backstage politics, timing issues, that kinda kept the group from reaching the same heights as before, and on top of that, fans didn't necessarily want to see three old men carrying the company for a brief period. They believed that they loved the product right now, and they didn't want to go back to the NWO. So the excitement was there at the beginning, but WWE kind of misjudged this entire thing.
We're not the bad guys. We're fans. We just want the opportunity to work with some of the great WWF superstars.
Soon after this, Hogan turned face once again, and the NWO, they were disbanded. Despite its messy end, the NWO left a lasting legacy. The group redefined what wrestling factions could be. They could be cool, they could be edgy, and culturally relevant. They blurred the lines between reality and storyline, inspired future groups like DX in the WWE, the Bullet Club, and even to an extent, The Shield. They helped launch wrestling's most competitive era. The black and white logo is still one of the most recognizable symbols in wrestling history, and fans still fondly remember the legends that held the trio: Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and Hulk Hogan. So that's the story of the NWO, from outsiders to revolutionaries to wrestling legends. But what was your favorite NWO moment? Was it Hogan's heel turn? Was it the invasion? Or was it even when they brought in the Wolfpack and the Hollywood NWO? Let me know in the comments below, guys, and don't forget to subscribe, give this video a like, share it out to your friends, and guys, I will catch you on the next one.